Hey, what's up guys, it's Sam here. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. We're going to be doing something a little different. So today we're going to be taking a look at my NASCAR Diecast collection. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll show you guys all of them at the end. But yeah, this is going to be quite the longer video. And actually, this will be a longer video and it might seem like it goes on forever, but I really do not have a lot of diecasts. Like, I mean, I have a lot, but like, compared to like other people's diecast collection, I really don't have a lot. And I would have a lot, but I like destroyed a bunch of my cars a few years back. Like, I thought I was bored, so I went outside with like a bunch of cinder blocks and I brought a bunch of like my older cars out there. And I just fucking destroyed them, and I'm super pissed at myself for that now. But like back then, I thought it was a good idea, and it wasn't clearly. So, anyway, let's take a look at our cars that we have. So, we're gonna go right down the order, number order. We also have some haulers that I have, so I'll show you guys those. But yeah, let's take a look at these. So, starting off, number one, we have Jamie McMurray, the McDonald's car. This I think is his 2014 car. Chevrolet, I think it's still the Chevrolet Impala. So yeah, this is the one from 2014 McDonald's, McCafe on the back. McMurray, yeah, still with the Sprint Cup Series, so that was a while back. Alright, so now we have another McMurray scheme. This one I think is cooler in my opinion. It's the Beechcraft Cessna. I think he won with this car at Talladega. Well, no, he won a little bit of a different one, but then there's a little McDonald's logo on there. This is still from 2014, I think. But yeah. Here we have this car. Now, this does not look familiar to you guys, but if you watch my Dover video, or if you follow me on Instagram, then this car looks familiar. So, it says Dover number 1 on it. I don't know why it says number 1. I mean, for 1 mile, but I feel like they should just put 18 on it because it was in 2018 that I got that car. So that's what they do with the other tracks. Alright, so this one, oh god, this is old. And it doesn't really work anymore, but I'll try to wheel it out the best I can. This is Brad Keselowski's 2013 car. I know, 2013. And look at this. Look at this thing. Yeah, and there's like a thing. Is that a fly? I don't fucking know, but yeah. That's quite the old car right here. Blue Deuce, that's when he still had, I think it was actually Miller Lite, but like they weren't allowed to put Miller Lite on the car back then. So they put Blue Deuce on the car, but yeah. It still have Discount Tire logo when he did that in the Xfinity Series. And they apparently have SKF on there. I guess they just didn't use it back then, but yeah, it's been used as you can tell, but yeah, so that's a pretty old car. Now this one right here is probably one of the cooler cars in my collection. Probably one of the coolest cars. Is it not working right? Oh, one of the tires is not working right. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't work well on carpet, but yeah, this car right here, take a look at this. Feast your eyes on this beauty right here. This is Dale Earnhardt's, what year is it? I don't even know. Oh, it was made in 2012, but I think it's like, whenever they use this one, but this is Dale Earnhardt's Good Wrench car. This is super old, late 80s, early 90s. He used this car. My grandma got this for me. She came to visit from Virginia one time, and she was like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "Thank you." So that's how I got this. Does it say Winston Cup Series on it? No, because this was made in 2012, but it doesn't say Winston Cup on it because like the naming rights are not allowed for that. But yeah, you can see the little signature on it and the orange seats. I don't know why it's orange, but yeah, that's probably one of the cooler ones. Let's take a look at this hauler. Let's just get this out of the way. Look at this. Look at this. Austin Dillon, number 3 hauler. There's Austin Dillon right there. I have a lot of Austin Dillon stuff. But yeah, Dow, Cheerios, American Ethanol, piece of confetti. I don't know why there's confetti on there. But yeah, that's what it is. And then it opens up and you can put shit inside of there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I have a lot of Austin Dillon stuff. My dad's an Austin Dillon fan. Like, he didn't really care. And then he was watching Race Hub one night. I don't know why. He was out at, like, a restaurant. And he was watching Race Hub. And he was like, turn on Race Hub. He texted me. He was like, turn on Race Hub. And look at that outfit that Austin Dillon was wearing. And he was wearing, like, a super cool jacket. And my dad was like, he's my favorite now because he wore that jacket. And I'm like, all right. So, this is a Austin Dillon car right here that I got for Christmas, I think, last year. But this is Austin Dillon, number 3 Cheerios car. Still with the Cup Series, so maybe I got this in 2016. I don't know. But yeah, Cheerios, American Ethanol, all this. I think it's 2016 because it still says Cup Series. But yeah, so that's cool. Here we go. Here is another Austin Dillon car. I think I have another Austin Dillon car, but I think I destroyed it. Well, I do have another Austin Dillon car in this pile, but I think I destroyed like another one that I have. So here's Austin Dillon's 3 car, the Dow car. This is, I think it's 2015, 2014 car maybe. But yeah, this still drives pretty well for how long I've had it and how badly I've treated it. So yeah, this is cool. This one is probably one of the cooler cars in my collection too. This is Austin Dillon, number 3 car, but it's the Daytona 500 Win Diecast. Yes, that's why they have all the confetti on it. It's not actual confetti, you can't pull it off, but it's painted on there. I got this at Dover this year. And you probably saw it on Instagram. Is there already... No, it's just confetti. Alright, good. I thought there was already like scratches on it. I like haven't even used these enough for there to be scratches on there. So yeah, that would suck. This one is one of the older, more beat up ones in my collection, but this is Kevin Harvick's number 4 Budweiser scheme. This is all the way back in 2014. I remember when my dad ordered this offline or online. Yeah, you can see like a bunch of scratches on there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And it doesn't, it kind of drives. It doesn't drive the best. Here's a pretty cool scheme. Kevin Harvick's Ford Dietech car. He won with this car at New Hampshire in 2015 for the fall race. And this is, I actually like the scheme a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Dietech number 4, Kevin Harvick. That's quite the beauty. Didn't like somebody run out of gas when he wanted that car? I don't know. I think somebody ran out of gas in like the final lap. I don't remember who, but like I think it was Boyer maybe. I don't remember. I know there's been races at New Hampshire where Boyer's run out of gas. There was one with like Stewart ran out of gas on the final lap. I think there was one with like Larson ran out of gas. No, Harvick ran out of gas one time. Yeah, and then like Boyer ran out of gas another time. I don't know, but yeah. So this is where we are, right? Yeah, number 5. Casey Kane Farmers Insurance car. This is his 2014 car. I know that because I got this in 2014. It's Farmers Insurance, the one that he used to drive. He doesn't drive this. Well, he's retired now, but he doesn't drive this car anymore. So yeah. Yeah. Here is a pretty cool one. I don't know if you can find this much anywhere anymore, but this is Trevor Bayne, number 6 Advocare car. Yeah. I know Trevor Bayne and Matt Kenseth split their ride this year, but this was 2015 scheme. I got this for Christmas that year. And is that damage on the front? Like, scratches? Look at that. It looks like scratch. Come on, focus. There we go. It looks like scratches and shit. Yeah. Look at this hauler that we have right here. This is number 7 Danica Patrick hauler. Yeah. GoDaddy, Danica Patrick. This is when she used to drive in the, well, then Nationwide series. You can see the Nationwide logo right there with Junior Motorsports. But now it's called the Xfinity series. So, yeah, GoDaddy.com, hauler. Again, it opens up in the back. There's nothing in there right. Come on. And there's nothing in there right now, but it opens up in the back. Oh, got it. And I think it's worth noting that you can take the front off of those too. Here is a pretty cool car that I'm confident that you cannot find anymore, anywhere. It's pretty damaged, pretty beat up, but Marcos Ambrose, number 9, DeWalt car. I think I got this. I'm not sure if I got this at Watkins Glen, or if I got this like if we ordered it online. I think we ordered it online, but yeah, it's pretty damaged on there. The Stanley DeWalt car. I miss Marcos Ambrose. I wish he would come back to NASCAR, but he's doing this stuff in Australia. So yeah. So here we go. This one I got pretty recently too. I got this at Dover this year. I got the Chase Elliott number 9 scheme. I kind of wish I got the Napa scheme. Even though I like the scheme better, just it would have been fitting because Chase Elliott won that race with the Napa. But yeah, it's the Mountain Dew scheme. He ended up winning with this scheme 2 weeks later at Kansas. Yeah, Napa Auto Parts logo on the back. So I guess you still have the Napa Auto Parts. And it's the Camaro. It's one of the few Camaros that I have. That's cool. This right here is Danica Patrick's number 10. Back when she was still racing. She retired this year, but yeah. Danica Patrick number 10 car. GoDaddy. I always liked the scheme. I heard a lot of people say they didn't like the scheme, but I always liked the scheme. There was one scheme that she used at like Talladega one time. She was like leading laps at Talladega. Yeah, I know, right? Danica Patrick leading laps, what? But she was leading laps at Talladega in like a pink and lime green paint scheme, and I liked it. So here we also got another Danica Patrick hauler. I'd show you. Yeah, you can just take that off, and then it like hooks right back on. But yeah, this is her Cup Series hauler. You can see her driving in her little car right there, and that's cool. Stuart Haas Racing logo on the back, and like always, it opens up. Nice. Is this really the only one of these that I have? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so here we have Denny Hamlin FedEx Express scheme. Now, I don't know what all those... Is that Sharpie? No, that's just the paint being peeled. Yeah, that's the paint being peeled off. Yeah, it's a lot of paint being chipped off of that. But yeah, Denny Hamlin FedEx Express scheme from 2014. I think I actually got this at Watkins Glen. I don't remember though. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is, the next 4 right here are actually in their box. This is the 2012 Lennox Industrial Tools 301 car that you get at the race. I always get those when I go to the races. Besides 2011. I only got one car when I went in 2011. But that car I don't have anymore. But yeah, this is 2012 Lennox Industrial Tools 301 paint scheme, which I never took out of the box because I don't think my mom would have cared. I mean, she didn't take him out of the box when she was still here, but like I don't think my mom would have cared. But like my dad was like, "You don't take these out of the box," and I'm like, "All right, fine, I won't." So I never took them out of the box. I think I should. Like, I mean, I might as well. Should I open them right now? I'm not going to open it right now, but this is also one that I got at the same race, the 2012 Digger car. Now, if you guys don't know what Digger is, if you watch NASCAR on Fox from like 2011 and before, maybe 2012. No, I don't think it was in 2012. I think 2012, like, he died or something. But yeah, Digger was this NASCAR on Fox thing, and he would like, it was a little graphic, a little gerbil or groundhog graphic thing, and he would like come out of the track, like there was like below ground shots of like the racetrack, and he would come out of the track, and he would like look at the cars as they're about to pass him, and he'd like start screaming and shit. There was also like visuals of him like waving a checkered flag or something. And I always loved that. We have a Digger stuffed animal somewhere. I don't know where it is, but there was like a Digger stuffed animal, and like the goggles pulled down on him. It was pretty cool. So yeah, this right here, probably should switch the order, but this right here is the 2013 New Hampshire Motor Speedway paint scheme. The Camping World RV Sales 301, though it doesn't say that on the paint scheme, but that was the best race I've ever been. No, 2014 Watkins Glen was, but this is like the second best race I've ever been to. Brian fucking Vickers won that race. What the fuck? Brian fucking Vickers. How the fuck did that happen? Like, I remember always, like, kind of cheering him on, being like, come on, Brian, you can do this. And then the one race I go to, he beats Kyle Busch. What the fuck? But yeah, that's a pretty cool paint scheme. This right here is the 2013 Sylvania 300 paint scheme. I went to both races that year. Both New Hampshire races that year. I actually sat in the front row at this race. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I've tried to look in the audience for me and my mom. My mom was wearing a pink shirt that day, so, and it was like right past the start finish line, I think, or it was a little pat. It was like right across the. Yeah, I remember we sat, like, it was so lucky. We sat right across from Kyle Busch's pit box, and we were in the front row. My mom's wearing a pink shirt. I've tried to look in the front row many times, but I can't find myself. I can't find us. And that was also the race that Casey King gave that pretty rude interview. Yeah, and he like crashed into the wall really hard. Remember that. This right here, this is actually a pretty damaged car because I felt the need to glue paper on the car. I don't know why. I don't know why I felt the need to glue paper onto a toy race car. But yeah, this is the 2014 Cheez It 355 at the Glen paint scheme. Got this at Watkins Glen when I went to that race. That was the race that AJ Allmendinger won. That was also the race where Michael McDowell flipped into the catch fence and caused like an hour-and-a-half red flag. That race was actually pretty cool though because they all stopped their cars like right in front of where I was sitting, and they all got out of their cars because the red flag was so long. Which I think that's the only time that's ever happened besides like Daytona 500 one time. But they all got right out in front of me. And I remember yelling at Carl Edwards, and he like waved back at me. So that was pretty cool. This right here is Tony Stewart, is a Rush Truck Center's car. This is now the paint scheme that Clint Boyer mainly uses. But I like this paint scheme. This is a 2016 scheme. Yeah, I like this one. This one right here is Tony Stewart's paint scheme. Another Tony Stewart paint scheme, Bass Pro Shops. I got this at Watkins Glen. Actually, the day after he killed that dude. So, he didn't mean to. I mean, obviously he didn't mean to kill the dude. The dude was being an idiot, but yeah, there's a lot of damage on this car. But yeah, he actually didn't race that day. I didn't even know that he wasn't going to be racing that day. I knew that something had happened. I read online that, like, he killed a dude. But, yeah, I didn't know he wasn't going to be racing, and then until driver introductions, and they called Regan Smith's name, and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, right here is Greg Biffle's car. I don't even remember when I got this car, but yeah, it's kind of beat up. I miss Greg Biffle a lot. I like Greg Biffle. 3M paint scheme. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool scheme. Right here is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Nationwide paint scheme. 17 car, Nationwide paint scheme. Ford. Oh, I don't know why there's a duct tape on the back. That was another thing I felt the need to do, was like put duct tape on the back of the cars. Let me get that off. There we go. There, now you can see the back of it better. Here we go. I tried to replicate like actual race incidents back in the days where like they duct taped the cars, like when there was damage to the cars. Now they just bring them back to the garage because of that 5-minute crash clock rule, which still pisses me off. Alright, here is a scheme that I don't like at all, but I still wanted to get a Kyle Busch car. The Snickers Almond scheme. I do not like this paint scheme at all. But when I went to Dover, I wanted to get a Kyle Busch car. I wanted to get the Skittles car back from when the race at Darlington. But I couldn't find it. They didn't have it there, so. Snickers Almond paint scheme. I don't like this car at all, like I said. But, this is one of the few 2018 cars that I have. Why does it say Monster Energy on it? Should say Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series right there. Nope. You think if anybody, it'd be on Kyle Busch's car because he used to drive the Monster Energy paint scheme. Here is another Kyle Busch scheme. Kyle Busch, his 2014 paint scheme. Come on, focus. His 2014 paint scheme. There's a lot more M&Ms on that scheme, on this scheme, than there usually was, but 2014 was not a good season. Not a good season at all. I got this one at Watkins Glen, though, when I went there a few years ago. And here's another Kyle Busch scheme. This is 2016 paint scheme. Yeah, 2016. He also ran the M&M 75 anniversary. He ran that at a few races. I know he ran it at Daytona. I know he ran it at Kentucky. I don't know what other races he ran it in, though. But he ran it in a few races. He ran it in the All-Star race, but with the 75. But yeah. This is a Kyle Busch 2016 scheme. Right here is, this is actually really cool. Kyle Busch Double Mint Hauler. Who remembers this car? This is when he won, and when he did the triple at Bristol. He won all 3 races in one weekend. He was the first guy to ever do that. And he still is, but he's done it twice now. He did it last year. That was really cool. When he did it last year, when he did it, see, a lot of his wins last year, I wasn't really that excited. I don't know why. Like, Martinsville, I didn't even watch the final laps of that because my cable box turned off. It was really annoying. But, and I couldn't get it rebooting fast enough. But, yeah, that was a good finish to miss, too, so, it was a bad finish. It was a good finish, but I hate that I missed it. And then Kyle Busch won that race, but he won this Bristol race. I don't remember really being excited. I mean, I was, like, cheering and everything, but I don't remember really being that excited. So, and then his Dover and New Hampshire wins, I just didn't really care, so, yeah. Right here, we have Matt Kenseth, DeWalt, or no, not DeWalt, Dollar General, Home Depot, Dollar General paint scheme. I think this is his 2013 Bristol win diecast, actually. I remember getting off the shelves in, like, 2014, and then it said, like, 2013 win diecast. That was actually a good race, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, it's been used a little bit, you can tell. The paint's been chipped off. But, yeah. Right here is one of the cooler paint schemes that you probably won't find. You might find it, but yeah, Trevor Bayne. Trevor Bayne 21. Back when we drove the 21. See, I have 2 Trevor Bayne paint schemes. I have this one too, but yeah, this is the 21 paint scheme. Ryan Blaney, it's been passed down to, and then passed down to Paul Menard. So, yeah, Quick Lane, Board Motorcraft. Yeah, I like this paint scheme. Right here is a fairly beat up. Oh, I don't even think the wheels are working properly on. Nah, they are, but this is Joey Logano's 22 Pennzoil paint scheme. Your 2018 somehow fucking champion. I don't know how, because of stupid fucking point system. But yeah, Logano paint scheme. It's cool. And then here is, he barely ever used this car. I don't know why he never used this car. He uses this car at Auto Club Speedway. He uses it at Texas. And I think he used to use it at Dover for the fall race. But other than that, he never uses this car. But this is the AAA. Oh, he uses it at Kansas, too. He used the AAA insurance. I like this car a lot. I really do. I don't know why. I wish he used it more. But yeah. It's cool. And right here is something pretty cool too. So this is a I wrote on it. I don't know why I felt the need to write on them, but I did. 22 Kurt Busch. Back when he drove that. Remember when Kurt Busch drove the 22? Yeah. And then I wrote A.J. Allmendinger on it. And then it was passed on to Sam Hornish Jr. when A.J. Allmendinger failed his drug test. And then on the other side, I wrote Joey Logano. So yeah. That car's been passed down through the ages. I didn't even realize how many people had driven that car till just now. But yeah, Kurt Busch drove it in 2011. 2012, A.J. Allmendinger drove it up until the second Daytona race when he failed his drug test, and then Sam Horner Jr. had to drive that car for the rest of the year. And he actually did fairly well in that car. I remember that much. But yeah. Here is a Jeff Gordon 3M paint scheme. This is his 2015. He used this in a few races in 2015, most notably when he wrecked at Atlanta, and he hit the wall fairly hard too, when there was no safer barrier either. That was the week right after Kyle Busch got his injury too, so, yeah. 3M paint scheme. It's cool. This is another Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Exalta. I got this at Watkins Glen a few years ago. Exalta 24. I actually like this paint scheme a lot. It's darker, but I still like it. And here is a different driver, but same number. Chase Elliott. It's the Kelly Blue Book 24 paint scheme. I like that. I like that a lot. And then here we got something pretty cool. Boston most likely out on Kimbrel. Are you fucking kidding me? I kind of expected that, but look at this. Drive to Ed Hunger, 24. Hendrick Motorsports. AARP DuPont. Jeff Gordon Holler. I like that. Right here is a Ryan Newman 31 paint scheme. Caterpillar paint scheme. He's not going to be driving that car next year. Daniel Hemrick is. Well, there's talks of Daniel Hemrick actually driving the 8 car next year, but it's still going to be the same car, just be a different number. I kind of wish he drives the 8 car next year, but this is the Ryan Newman Caterpillar car. You see some paints chipped off of that. But yeah, that's cool. This right here, oh my god. You guys are going to be in total fucking amazement when you see this. I'm not even kidding. So do you remember Kyle Busch's Darlington paint scheme that he drove this year? His throwback paint scheme with the Skittles car? I also have the shirt of that. Shirt with that paint scheme on it. And remember how that was so cool when they did that promotional video with Ernie Irvan? Well, I found the original car. Yes. I'm not kidding. I found the original car from like 1996, I think it is. You can see the entire shindig. I found this at a, like the freaking Goodwill. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Rainbow everything. I love this. I love this paint scheme so much. Right here also is pretty cool. Ryan Newman, U.S. Army. Back when he drove that car, the 39 Go Army car. Is there even an Army car anymore? I don't think there is, which is unfortunate. Remember when he drove the Tornadoes car? He won with the Tornadoes car at Phoenix one time. And he won with this car at New Hampshire one time. I was actually at that race. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Does anybody even drive the Army car anymore? I don't think so. This right here is a Kurt Busch number 41 Haas Automation's car. I think this is 2015 car. He wanted this car at Richmond and Michigan. That was pretty cool. So look, feast your eyes. That's awesome. And then here is another one, another Kurt Busch car. Same sponsor, but just different color scheme. He wanted this car at Martinsville in 2014. I got this at Target. I remember that. Yeah. That's cool. So, we have this car right here, Eric Almirola 43 car. I think I got that at Watkins Glen. I don't remember, though. No, actually, I don't think I did, because remember the cars that I got at Watkins Glen have a black window net. But yeah, that's cool. Look at this. Look at this car. Smithfield. And then right here, same thing, except it's just a patriotic paint scheme. Here, got more Smithfield Foods. Fueled by Bacon. See Stanley. So I think this is 2015. If it still has a Stanley logo on it. Because it was like Marcus Ambrose, or his teammate was Marcus Ambrose. So yeah, that's cool. Here's another car that is, oh, so godly. Amazing. Fucking incredible car right here. Feast your eyes on this beauty. I didn't take it out of the package because my mom, I actually think she would be mad if I took this out of the package. Because I remember she hung it up on the wall. She was like, never fucking take this out. And I'm like, okay. So, yeah, Richard Petty. Number 43, STP. This is like the 70s. This is amazing. I love this paint scheme right here. In this car. What a classic. What a legend. Not as much of a legend as G.G. Allen, though, but still a legend. Alright. Right here, we have a Jimmy Johnson Lowe's paint scheme. I think they used this in 2016. I don't remember. Maybe 2015. I honestly don't remember. One of those years, but I think 2015, actually, because I got this at the very beginning of 2016. But yeah. Jimmy Johnson, Lowe's, Cobalt Tools, silver and blue. I like this a lot. I've heard some other people don't like it, but I like it. So this car right here, actually, you probably won't find this anywhere anymore, but I found this at Watkins Glen when I went there. And it's the Brian Vickers 55 scheme. That's cool. That's quite cool. I remember Brian Vickers was playing Yahtzee during that race, during the red flag. Yeah, I watched the broadcast right after I got home. He was playing, I don't know why, but he was playing like Yahtzee during the red flag. So, I don't know why that's important, but yeah. Brian Vickers 50. I kind of wish he didn't have all those injuries. Or it wasn't injuries, but it was like blood clots and like heart surgery. I really do miss Brian Vickers. Like, he won that race in 2013, and he didn't even fucking need it because he wasn't racing full time that year. But fucking, come on. Like, I miss him a lot. 2015 was his last season with this car. And then 2016, he ran a few races for, like, Tony Stewart when he was injured. And that was the last time he was ever raced. And I really do miss him because I really did like Brian Vickers a lot. And then 2010, he had, like, his heart surgery. Or 2009, I think it was. He had his heart surgery, and then he came back in 2010. And then 2015... he had his blood clots and everything. 2011, he raced full-time in the 83. 2012 and 2013, he raced part-time in this car. And then 2014, he raced full-time in this car. But yeah, I kind of miss Brian Vickers. I really do. Ugh. This right here is the fucking asshole's car. Fucking fuckface. Like, motherfucker. But yeah, Martin Truex Jr. This was actually back when I liked him, though. I actually used to like Martin Truex Jr. I liked him, and I didn't really like him that. I didn't really care in 2016, but 2015 and before that, I liked him. And yeah, it's back when he drove the Chevy. But yeah, it's a fucking I still hate him. I still fucking hate Martin Truex Jr. This right here, you probably won't find anywhere either, but, Tax Slayer. Xfinity car. Look at that. Dale Jr. I know Chase Elliott wanted this. No, he wanted like a different paint scheme. A similar, it was like the Tax Slayer, but it was like a different, paint scheme. But Chase Elliott wanted it in the Xfinity series, but Dale Jr. paint scheme. TaxSlayer.com. Virginia Motorsports, number 88. That's cool. And then right here is actually a paint scheme that kind of confuses me because if you look at this, TaxSlayer.com, I like the scheme, but it confuses me because it says NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, but he never raced this car in the Cup Series. So I'm confused. I'm confuzzled. I'm full of confusion. When did he race his car in the Cup Series? Maybe he did. And if you did, let me know down in the comments below. But what's that? Oh, there's a little scratch right there. But yeah, I don't remember when he raced this in the Cup Series. And then right here, this is the second to last thing I have to show you. But this is a another Dale Jr. National Guard paint scheme. National Guard. It's pretty damaged, I know, but yeah, Mountain Dew. That's cool. And then the last thing that I have to show you guys. This is pretty cool. No. Actually, no, it's not the one I'm thinking of, but it's still like a pretty cool hauler. I have to show you guys. Look at this. Dale Jr. number 88, Diet Mountain Dew, National Guard, Quaker State right there. All that stuff, and then obviously, like I said, it opens up in the back. Yeah. That's a cool paint scheme. That is indeed a cool paint scheme. And a cool hauler. So I think I'm just going to let you guys take a look at all of them. All of them out here in a row. Look at this. Focus. Isn't that cool? Isn't that coolio? I like it. But yeah, guys, it's going to be the end of this video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike and a hit comment telling me exactly what I did wrong. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications. And as always, goodbye, bunny rabbits. I don't have the button. It's over there, but I don't want to get it. Goodbye, SpongeBob. Yeah. Bye.